And we're going to use the wall. So this is a great way to do it. It's easiest for the assistant to hold somebody because the wall is actually going to do most of the work, not you. So Serafina, you're going to do downward dog towards the wall. So the other way. Downward dog towards the wall. Yeah, you don't know where we're going, so maybe I'll just tell you. So we're going to come into handstand. Don't do it yet. I'm going to hold your pelvis to bring you up. Okay? Okay. So definitely talk to your person beforehand about what you're going to do. Number one. So what I'm going to do as the assistant is I'm going to sit against the wall. So I am not really going to take much weight. I'm just going to make sure that I don't get kicked in the face. Will be the only thing that I want to watch out for, just to be real about it. Serafina, I'm going to get you walk your hands a little closer towards the wall. Okay, so you want the fingers pretty close to the wall. The idea being, and you've seen it, if you're further away from the wall and you take your heels to the wall, you create a bow shape, and then your lower back eats the weight of your legs. So I'm going to try to keep her as close to the wall as possible to try to keep her as upright as possible. Okay? Serafina, walk your feet halfway towards your hands and bring your big toes to touch. And then I'm going to ask you, hey, Serafina, which leg do you want to kick up with? Left. And usually I just get them to lift that leg a little bit so I know which one my left is. So can I just see which leg that is? Okay, great. So if she's lifting with this leg, I'm putting my head over on this side. Okay? So you definitely want to have that understanding beforehand. I've gotten kicked in the face. It's not super fun. You don't die from it, but it's not super fun. Okay? So if you can now, Serafina, walk your feet closer towards your hands. Yeah, and you can bend, I'm going to ask you to bend your knees, yeah. And then lift your heels up off the ground. So from here, like we were talking about in our lunges, and in down dog, it's the same assist, I'm just in a different plane. I'm going to take my index fingers and I'm going to put them into her hip creases. That's where her hips and her thighs meet. And the crease is there already. I can feel it because she's in a forward fold. Then I'm going to say, hey, Serafina, can you lift your left leg up to the sky? Yeah. And then I'm going to get you to bend your bottom knee and then swing your top leg up. And as she swings, I gently begin to lift her. Don't bring your legs together. Can you keep your legs open for me? Thanks. We haven't talked about it, so now we know. And then get your top leg to touch the wall. I think I need to move out of your way. There we go. No problem. Yeah. And now from here, lift your top leg to meet your bottom one. Lift your top leg up. Yes. Okay. Now she's going to push down. Now what I love doing with this one is you can hold on to their hips. So I go underneath the hip bones, which is really above the hip bones, but I'm upside down. And then I'm actually going to lift her up. And that takes the weight out of the hands, which makes it a little bit easier. And then I'm going to say, hey, Serafina, can you look at your own belly button? And that lengthens her lower back. So it'll take the banana out, but you can't do that unless someone's holding on to you. And so she's leaning her legs against me right now. Now to come out, scissor your legs, please. So one leg down. Yeah, and then as she comes down, I help her down. Okay? And then we